Hello, people. How's everybody doing? Let's get ready to play some Orioles franchise, shall we? We got this final game against the Brewers, and then we will be heading to Boston. I hope everybody is well. Okay, Holiday. Let's go Holiday, Rushman, O'Hearn, Manuel Rivera, this is not going to be a good bottom of the lineup, but we work with what we can work with.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding.
Freddie Peralta.
Look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
A 28-7. That's more than a 3-1. That's actually a 4-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Freddie Peralta. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether
This is
it's
gonna be
sleeping
good.
in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Jackson Holiday leading things off and takes the strike.
First pitch, 12-10.
9 games over 500 for the Orioles.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Mitchell going back. It bangs off the wall.
It's not gone, but it is a double. And Jackson Holiday continues his
2 strikes, but found a way.
march to hopefully getting an all-star bid.
Just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Adley Rutschman, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch misses.
You want to jump on Peralta early. Especially since with Dean Kramer, you're never sure what Dean Kramer you're going to get.
Second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to center. Mitchell under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running.
Good aggressive base running.
Only one out.
The first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Backdoor to
Can't do much with that.
Ball just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Peralta is a definite trade candidate if the Brewers fall on hard times.
Slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch though.
Runner on at third, 1 gone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
Peralta being cautious with O'Hearn.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Ortiz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Come on, Brew Crew.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Let's go, Brewers.
Strike him out.
Strike.
Stays alive.
Sit him down.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Pops. Collects. Fires
Okay.
to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do
Get a
it.
runner to
Left for the
third, can't get him in.
Orioles.
That's
Now the
not the way you want to start the
Brewers
game.
their first cuts. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and our pitcher in this game, Dean Kramer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. On the ground.
That ball's
And foul ball.
Okay.
In the dirt,
ball,
and it's
2
1 and
strikes.
2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses, and 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his
Batting
speed by
next,
keeping him
the
off
center
base.
fielder.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts
Nice start to the
on
game for Dean
everyone
Kramer.
if he can put the ball in play.
Keeping
But that's
Terang
how you
off
do
the
it.
base
Keep
is
him
gonna
off
be big.
balance, get him out of there and deal with the next guy.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Let's go, Garrett!
Pitch is
Counts
in the
1-0.
dirt, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Pop up here, third base side. Rivera under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
Batting third.
They do a lot of things
designated
well
hitter,
in this
Chris
offense,
Young.
Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as
Here
a
it comes.
result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call a
Okay.
local player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 out, space is empty. He goes down looking.
Nice pitch.
We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, down the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Looking good, Brewer.
Peralta back to work. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Eric Summers.
Camera regular.
Plate duty of this one.
1 second. I think that should take it off the scoreboard.
You're known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and
1
out
ball,
with their
2 strikes,
pitches.
count.
But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and that's ball 2.
Two
Good
balls,
spot
2
there, but
strikes.
didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that
Oh,
one
that's too high.
upstairs. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a foul out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And he beats it with room to
Carlson's going to
spare.
get on base here despite striking out.
Jordan.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
0-1. Foul ball there.
Come on, Adams.
Carlson leads off first with one away.
Strike him out.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, could be two.
Let's go.
And two
No
away.
shot at 2.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Maverick Handley. And a foul ball.
Here's Mr. Danger Zone himself, Maverick Hanley.
Man on second, 2 down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam.
That's going to be the problem with the bottom of this lineup.
Results.
I'm definitely going to need the top of the lineup to get
Back
things
here
done
in
today.
American Family
For the
Field,
Brewers,
Reese
the
Hoskins
first baseman,
to the plate.
Reese Hoskins.
Come on, Brewers.
Gotta have the top of the order, get some things done today. So I have a fairly pedestrian.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in.
Put the shift on and he goes the other way.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think
at
he was
least-
thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here's Jake Bowers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one fouled off. Center field. Mullins sizing this one up.
Thankfully Mullins is there.
And there's one away.
Batting 6, the
Next
catcher.
for the Brewers, Eric Haas.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball one there. That's in there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Man at first, one away.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Nice job, Maverick.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
Former Orioles farmhand. Had a cup of coffee in the big leagues with the Orioles. Traded with D.L. Hall for Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns obviously ended up being a rental, a 1-year experiment for the Orioles, as he elected to go to Arizona. So tell me, Oriole fans, would you do if you knew that Burns was only going to be here 1 year, would you do that trade over again?
We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Mateo.
They swept the Guardians.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even at the velocity rate, that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's going to be Jackson Holiday. Check swing. He went too far, and it's
Pretty sure this is the only guy that got a hit for the Orioles in the first time through the order.
21 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Hoskins takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. So up next, Adley Rutschman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score.
We are 31 subscribers away from 1,300.
Next offering is fouled back.
And you can also join the bird nest.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
Come on, Ollie.
Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Kramer has stayed away from the fastball. His
And another ball.
fastball usage has been the cutter and the sinker.
Swing and a liner foul off the
Stayed away from the four seam.
and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And there's the ball.
Here comes another up on deck is another former Oriole farmhand, Daz Cameron, son of former major leaguer Mike Cameron,
That one misses.
who had a great career.
Well, What a battle.
primarily with the Seattle Mariners.
Pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Daz Cameron at the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
His dad was famously part of the trade package that sent Ken Griffey Jr. out of Seattle and to Cincinnati.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carlson sizes this one up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2.
This is
Second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang.
Bryce.
Went down on strikes his first time through.
So we have two sons of big leaguers in the game today. We have Daz Cameron and we have Jackson
This is
Holliday.
one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Got him.
Throw to second. Ow.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do, and far from
Let's
a
go.
thing, even with big time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
And it would have been first and third
The inning alive.
with one out had the base running error not happened.
His hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
That's ball 2.
Come on.
Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. And that's in the dirt. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's
Ball 4,
walked.
that's tough.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Yelich at the dish. Thought looking his first time on. Swing and a ball lifted in the
Yelich
right
first
field.
pitch swinging. He attacked. Flies out to
The
Carlson.
inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see.
Let's go, Ryan. Come on.
Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time
Trying to
getting
shoot
any
down
momentum
the
going as a result.
left field line.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Let's go.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one not close, and the count's full.
Sit him down.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn
It's
for
going to be
second.
extra bases for O'Hearn leading off the inning. Let's
Position as we look for the
nice
first
piece of
run
hitting.
ball game.
Oh, that'll make you
Now
feel
batting,
good as a hitter
the
right
center
there.
fielder,
Nice job of
Cedric
driving that pitch the other
Mullins.
way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball one. And another ball.
Come on, Bird.
2-0. Hard grounder in
Base
the
hit.
outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So digging in, Emmanuel Rivera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. This is Dylan Carlson. Reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him.
Okay, no RBI for the hitter, but the Orioles do take a 1-0 lead.
Jordan Adams. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that
We will
fastball
see if
flying
Dean
and
Kramer can make that
elevated. If you're
hold.
not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Carlson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one hit to right. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out.
The first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Maurice.
And that one cutting but missing down low. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Hoskins pushes it foul. Grounds one to short.
Get there. Get there.
Mateo sends it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting.
Jake Bauer.
Nice quick out.
Up now for the Brewers. Trying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Brewers catcher now.
Number
Eric
13,
Haas. Struck out swinging his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Come on, Kramer.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. That one just misses.
Wow.
In the air, center field. Mullins under it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Peralta back to work. There's the swing and a miss. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jared Koenig preparing to come on if needed. Hyams, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second.
Maverick Henley, let's
It's a
go.
leadoff double in the fifth.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Now pitching for
Yoel
the Brewers.
Hyams taking over on the mound.
And Peralta is gone.
Slider, it's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
Let's go Brewers!
Bunts it in the air. He's got it. And there's one away. Jackson. Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Well, he didn't have an RBI double back in the first. Because he's the leadoff guy, he couldn't have an RBI double back in the first.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell in position. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Come on, Rush.
That one's in there. 0-1.
So what's up, chat?
Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Strike him out!
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles lead 1. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. Set to get us started. Bottom 5. Joseph Ortiz. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oliver.
Let's go.
Done. Up now for the Brewers. He reached on a walk his first time. Just missed. The Brewers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Holiday to first, 2 out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next for the Brewers, Daz Cameron. Flied to
Daz
right
Cameron.
first time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2.
Bryce Terang,
Second
the next to
baseman,
hit, 1 for 2.
Terang.
Ball one, no strikes. Cameron off of first with 2 away. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1. Line drive, hauls it in to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
We're back, and they make a change to
Number
start the
47.
6th. The new pitcher, Jared Koenig.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here.
There we go. Base hit. Another base hit for Ryan O'Hearn.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Outside low, now 2-2. Curve in the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Sit him down.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cameron. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Let's go, Brewers.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Come on, Rivera.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go.
That's out to center field. Mitchell under it. Nabs it. 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one
2 balls,
misses.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
All right, Brewers.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jordan Adams. Knee high, that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down.
Make it happen,
On the ground, right side. Out number 3.
Let's go. Come on.
Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
Up
up
now
for
for
the
Milwaukee,
Brewers, the
Garrett
center
Mitchell.
fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
I'm not gonna warm my penny out yet.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Fought off foul. That misses.
1-1.
And 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. And that one fouled off. On the ground, a short could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1.
Got him.
Play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second base.
Dean Kramer getting the job done.
Turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Elvis. Piguero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out front, and
Ooh, I thought Maverick Hanley actually got a homer. Would have been a Hanley homer.
The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. And
Anybody in here watching the Oriole game? Are you able to provide me a little bit of an update?
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Popped up first base side. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in there. That's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Stepping in, Jackson Holiday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right through there for a strike.
Cool.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So now the DH spot. Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swinging a foul straight back. Mateo on at second with 2 down.
Come on, Milwaukee.
Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell
Remains a tight
this one
game.
up. He's there.
Heading to the bottom of the 7th.
And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a ground ball.
Get there.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew
The
he had
batter,
plenty
number
of time
3.
to take that extra
Shortstop,
step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong,
Ortiz.
accurate throw.
Ortiz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Way upstairs,
one strike.
and it's 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, that's just
One ball,
a nasty
2
splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Nope.
Just misses there. This one smacked out to left center. Mullins makes a nice running catch.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Come on, Dean.
Dunn stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Let's go, Dino.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Ball, that's
Hammering
outside.
up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Slice the other way and foul. So the tying run at second. That's outside.
Let's go. Come on.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Softly hit to third, rolls across the diamond, inning over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
29.
Trevor McGill, 25th appearance of the year for him.
McGill.
McGilla the Gorilla.
O'Hearn, the
Count
leadoff
1-0.
batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fly ball down the line. Going back, but it slices just foul. And it's filled up.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Cedric Mullins.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a little high. And it's
You got
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on.
Let's go, Brewers! Come on!
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just missing there. And now 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So next to him for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after
Come
that
on.
pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings and misses. And the runner stays where he is. So up next,
Remember what I can't
Dylan
capitalize.
And that is out of play.
Let's go, Brewers!
Next offering is fouled back. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
65.
bottom of the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is downstairs. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
The 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
1 and 2nd. And
There we go.
that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the
Now
8th.
back, the designated
Here
hitter,
comes Christian Yelich, known for his late inning heroics. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a base hit. And here is Hoskins. Tap foul at the plate. Swinging a drive. This one is crushed.
Really?
No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And now they're out.
That was disastrous.
2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
2 down, nobody on.
2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just missed out on a home run.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher if you're the runner at third. Think about scoring.
Makes the catch.
Not good.
And that
Not
is
good at
that.
all.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Brewers.
and on the mound is the closer, Nick. Mears.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let's go Brewers! Come on, Brewers!
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Check
1 ball,
swing, and he held
2
up.
strikes.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. This one popped up right side. Dives for it.
Wow.
It makes the play. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Maverick Handley. 1 for 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short. Ortiz zips it across.
Nice play.
Got the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Mateo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. The Orioles down to their final strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Pass up with it to first. In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
What a tough way to
Final
lose.
score here today, 2-1. They hang on.
All right. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. I will see you all the next time.